Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or standout print materials, Jamie K Creative can help you bring your brand to life. For projects, pricing, and more, visit jamiekcreative.com.
Hello, are you guys running ads for us?
Twin Valley's game 3, win against Fort Myers, 197 138.
Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the WFTDA Contenders Cup here being hosted by the Dallas Derby Devils. You have tuned in for what is going to be the gold medal game, the first and second place winners. This is game 18 of the weekend. I am here, Carmen Slam Diego, with my co-host.
Hello, I'm Muffin Tumble. We're very excited to be here.
We are very excited to be here for sure. So thanks for tuning in and hanging out with us on the stream.
Indeed. If you're watching from home, please tell us where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. We have the seed number 5, Twin Valleys Roller Derby, against seed 7, River City Roller Derby Riot. Twin Valleys will be in blue, and let me tell you who they are. 022, Phyllis Killer. 027, Carmen Lectrack. 1, Psycho. 1313, Minnie Hurl. 138, Cupcake. 14, Fizzgig. 1870, Betty Lockdown. 3, Sherolls By. 304, Armin Trout. 44, Foxy Balbusta. 709, Vertigo Fast. 72, VX. 8, Pin Pushin'. 89, Arrakis.
And introducing your River City Roller Derby Riot, we have 011 River Strong, 013 American Gothic, 1026 Tanya Farding, 1305 Country Jam, 14 Nat Maybe, 16 Sweets, 178 Raven Darkhold, 23 Blaxican Ninja, 271 Lizness Casual, 505 The Little Swole Maid, 606 Bad and Bougie, 7 Smack Mamba, 72 Pixel Whip, 85 Eternal Glam Nation, and 99T. That is your River City Riot.
Thank you, Carmen Slam Diego. I think we have an abridged version of our officials, but let me tell you who we have. We have Barnes and Chernobyl, Nomad, Snap Smear, Night Trotter, Mingus, Helixer, Doll, Slamza Stark, Cursula, and Spunky Brewster. Thank you to all of our officials. If we missed you, we appreciate you and we love you.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much for being here. Also, a big thank you to everyone who has tuned in this weekend, to all the skaters, officials, volunteers, everybody that traveled out to make this tournament possible. We literally could not do this without you.
Indeed, thank you so much. And I love this comment. It is from Technot Heath. I hope Virginia wins. Yes, both these teams hail from Virginia. So we have an East Coast battle from Virginia State. Twin Valleys versus River City, very exciting, but I'm curious how many of these teams, if there was any cross-pollination, people who once skated for one league and switch. If you know any of the good goss, tell us in the feed. I see a Tanya Farding fan in the house, Nicholas under 3575. Yes, I love Tanya Farding's name.
That's been one of my favorite names this weekend so far. It's Tanya Farding.
Indeed, several for the Twin Valleys in the chat. T. Calver and Knuckles also out there. And Magachu, thank you for complimenting our production. We are so appreciative of our production team. We have Waterboy and Evie running it behind the scenes along with a whole group. I love the instant replays we've been getting to you all throughout the game. It's very exciting. I'm so excited. And again, shout out to Dallas Derby Devils for putting on a great tournament.
Yes, it has been such an exciting weekend, so much great derby, and we are about to watch some more.
Yes, we are. Everybody's lined up and ready to go. Both these teams have played twice in this tournament with 2 wins under their belt, and now they're trying to prove who is the best at this current date in time.
All right, skaters are on the track. We have officials. It looks like everyone's ready to go, and we've gotten that first whistle. That is the start of this game.
Looks like to me Arrakis donning the star. First up for Twin Valleys. Twin Valleys again, they are in blue, and Eternal Glam Nation for River City in white. Arrakis is on the drive. Both jammers reset to the back, looking for an outside path. Arrakis tapped out of bounds at turn 2, as well as Eternal Glam Nation. Both jammers resetting before the pivot line. And Arrakis already has start in hand. So yes, lead jammer has already been given to Eternal Glam Nation. Lead jammer for River City. Okay, so got sucked back in. This is still initial pass, but lead jammer status has already been given to Eternal Glam Nation. Almost out. Nice little last block there by VX, but there it is. Lead jammer status, River City. Arrakis looking to pass the star again to VX. VX is a great skater that we have complimented all weekend.
And that star pass was complete. VX does have the star in hand and has completed that initial pass. We have Eternal Glam Nation in the pack trying to break through this wall.
Just as you say that.
Yep, gets through and calls it off after throwing 4 points up on the board. That is our first jam. First 4 points goes to the River City Riot.
Yeah, hard fought 4, but there it is, 28:45 on the period clock. Let me tell you, Twin Valleys beat Fort Myers 197-138 early this week and beat Nashville in a very close game, I believe 158-155. So that is a 3-point nail biter, if my numbers are correct on that one. I'm not sure. But yes, 2 wins under their belt. I'll get you some River City info later.
And in case we haven't mentioned it, we have River City in the light white jerseys, and then we have Twin Valleys in the darker color jerseys, kind of navy blue with white accents.
And that is Carmen Lectrack for Twin Valleys and
Smack Mamba,
also known as Skate Witch on Instagram. I love her videos. Very, very great skills and drills on Skate Witch with a Y.
Actually, why I got into Derby.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Was I found Skate Witch's page.
I love that. Okay, the pack is spreading, has almost reached that top apex. That is Karma pushing the pack forward. And then
have 16, and it looks like it was 178. Raven Darkhold and Sweets holding back Carmen Electric as long as possible, as long as they could. Had to drop because they didn't want to get an out of play. Carmen Lectrack heading through, gets 4 points up on the board, is our lead jammer. It looks like Smack Mamba, though, with a little dip, finds an opening, gets through. Both jammers have completed their initial pass.
There's another scoring pass for Karma and calls the jam. So we now have 4 points for, oh, that's a double scoring pass and our first lead change of this game.
First lead change.
So 8 total for Twin and 4 for River.
On the line, we have Vertigo Fast up against Pixel Whip. Pack moving back to the jam line. We got kind of a loose pack situation here, and Vertigo Fast went ahead and took advantage of that, getting out of the pack. However, is not lead.
Ooh, neither jammer is lead, at least for now. Oh. Okay.
I believe there was a no pass, no penalty. However,
Vertigo was able to call that off. And we'll leave it at that. And I guess there's 4 more for Twin Valleys, taking them to 12 points. 4, River City holding it for 4 minutes into this game. Jamilto says, Carmen!
oh, hello, friends. Hello to everyone hanging out in the chat.
Indeed, and more Twin Valleys fans. Rachel Hall's out there. Sydney Bush says, let's go Riot. So there's another for River City.
All right, jammers on the line. We have Shaw rolls by, as well as Tanya farting.
Oh, first time we've seen each of these jammers. So 4 jammer rotation thus far for these 2 teams.
Oh, and it looks like we have an official timeout because we just lost the scoreboard.
Oh, and if you're playing bingo next door, that was one of the things, is as a scoreboard malfunction. So this will take a second to reboot. So let me tell you some scores from earlier for River City. They beat Rumble Bees 189-76, and they beat Texas 168-157. During this tournament, we've had several upsets according to the seeding. We've had 9 upsets in this tournament out of our 16 games.
9.
Yep. And, by the way, Twin Valleys seed 5, River City seed 7. So obviously there were some upsets there. for them to get along up this far to the championship game. They are playing for first and second place.
Both of these teams have been fighting so hard all weekend, each of their games. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. It really could be either of their win.
Indeed. I think getting this far is still a win, getting first or second place in this tournament.
Oh, yes, for
which
sure.
is great. But I can see Bionic out there wasn't on our list. Colonel Angus is also out there representing our officials team. Shout out to all of our officials, photographers, our vendors. There's so many vendors here. If you were here at any time this weekend, there's plenty of shopping to be done.
And if you're at home and you're like, man, I love this roller derby thing, make sure to check out your local roller derby league. Support local roller derby. You can do a quick search online, find the closest league to you. I'm sure they're always looking for volunteers, or you can just go ahead and tune in, watch, become a local fan.
Yeah, and if you're local to the Dallas area, Dallas Derby Devils are having tryouts this coming Thursday. Go to their Facebook, Dallas Derby Devils, to look for details, and there's an invite event page you can click on and get information. So you too can be involved with the roller derby in the Dallas area. Also want to shout out our official review sponsor, which is Urban Apothecary. They're skater-made wellness products from Urban Apothecary. They have gummies for focus, rest, and sleep. They also have topical pain relievers and bath soaks at the Roll-On Fitness Massage booth all weekend. So if you're in the building, you can go there. But guess what? Here is the website, urbanapothecary.shop. Get the pre- and post-game care your body needs.
I got one of their extra large, like, pain relief sticks.
Yes.
It is fantastic. Perfect for after practice.
Oh, great. You already tried it.
I got it at Yellstars.
Nice.
And it's lasted me this long. I'm about to the point where I'm going to have to purchase a new one.
So I love that of sponsoring and helping many derby leagues all over, and we always need help with pain and sore muscles. I think the scoreboard is back up. We may be back in business.
Yeah, it may have overheated. That's how hot this game is. Heating up the track, it overheated the projector.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to take a look at our penalty board. Let's refresh this. So 0 penalties for Twin Valleys and only 3 so far for River City. We'll keep you posted on that as we come along because we are very early into this game, getting ready for jam number 4.
We have cleared up our technical difficulties. Skaters are on the track. Officials are getting into position. Once we get that whistle, we will be back to play.
But in the meantime, let's look at the chat. Let's go. Stephen City, Virginia, River City. Oh, that's where they're from in Virginia. That's good to know. So where are the Twin Valleys? Tell me that too. Final Boss Suites. Shout out to Shady and Morgan from Bube. Oh, Shady's in the house. Shout out to our THA. Thanks, Shady, for having us on your crew.
Oh, Morgan got some really sparkly little highlights in her hair. It's adorable.
Ooh, I haven't seen her yet.
From one of our vendors.
Oh, nice.
Over in Vendor Hall.
There you go. Derby is fine. So yes, the jammer lineup has not changed. That's going to be Sherrills by for Twin Valleys against Tanya Farding for River City.
Both jammers hitting the pack right at the jam line. We haven't seen much movement yet since the whistle has blown, really locking down these jammers, making it hard for them to break through.
Tanya Farding takes a knee, is right back up. That was some quick movement. The pack is spreading up towards the pivot line.
Cupcake trying to provide some offense, trying to help get Sherrills by out of the pack. However, it looks like Tanya Farding is going to take lead for this jam.
Took a second. We're 30 seconds into this jam. Tanya coming through will hit the pack on a scoring pass first. And it looks like we have a star pass attempt. That's going to be, I think, it's little Swole Main star in hand at the back of the pack. Not official yet because it's still star in hand.
Yes, little Swole Maid did receive the star, is still trying to get by this strong tripod of River City blockers that consist of it is Lizness Casual, River Strong, and Sweets.
Yep, scoring pass for Tanya Farding, initial pass for little Swole Maid.
Oh no, it looks like it's Armand Trout.
It's Armand Trout. Sorry, I was looking at the order of the Oh, wrong team. Armin Trout was the jammer of record at the end of that jam. That's a second star pass for Twin Valleys. So scoreless jam for Twin Valleys, 4 more for River City.
It was 8. It looks like they threw
Oh,
up
it's
8 points.
Ooh.
Yes, they had an additional 4 in the pocket there,
We have a tie game,
which
folks.
ties our game. Just 6 minutes into this game, and we are tied 12-12.
You're following on a run. You got yourself a cold drink or some water.
So we've had 1 lead change, 1 tie, 12-1, and 2 leads in a row for River City. That is Eternal Glam Nation. Arrakis donning the star for Twin Valleys, still unofficial.
Eternal Glam Nation getting met by a 2-wall. It looks like that is Foxy Ballbuster as well as Betty Lockdown holding back Eternal Glam Nation. However, Eternal Glam Nation is able to get through and throw up 4 points.
Scoring pass, and I love Foxy's shorts. They looked pure silver, but it turns out there's rainbow stripes, glitter rainbow stripes on those shorts.
Oh, I can't remember what league it was, but there was in a league that had all like rainbow leopard shorts.
Ooh.
It was fantastic.
Very, what is it, Lisa Frank. Okay, initial pass for Arrakis.
All right, both jammers now on point scoring trips. Eternal Glam Nation calling it off.
Huge, the first double-digit gem of this game, and doubling their score. River City is at 24 points, 12 for Twin Valleys.
And it looks like River City right putting in Smack Mamba.
That's going to be Smack Mamba in white for River City, aka Skate Witch. Donning the star for the second time against Karma Electrac. Karma is the highest scorer for Twin Valleys so far, but we are just 6 jams into this game.
All right, it looks like we have a split pack situation here. Smack Mamba pushing at the front, breaking through the front, however, pin pushing, trying with the catch in 72 VX. And we have Carmen Electrac at the back of the pack, still trying to break through, now getting some offense from their fellow blockers. And we had a star pass. It looks like the star was given to VX. VX now jammer of record, forcing the call off, but not before Smack Mamba is able to put up 4.
So that's 28 for River City. Twin Valleys holding at 12. That's 3 scoreless in a row, and 24-0 run in favor of River City in the last 3 jams.
Well, they're telling us that it might have been Big Easy with the rainbow shorts.
Oh, thank you. See, I love it. People notice the fashion, indeed. Love it.
They were fantastic. I love them so much.
And I love Big Easy for sure. Okay, pivot line start at least for now. It's going to be Vertigo Fast against Pixel Whip.
Giving the jammers some room to pick up speed. Both jammers hitting into the back of the opposing pack. It looks like pack advantage right now to Twin Valleys.
I love the outside pack ref getting so low to get a good eye on everyone's forearms and such. But there it is, 4 leads in a row. Pixel Whip is the lead jammer.
Oh, and getting hit by T, allowing some time to reform, but was quick enough to get around number 99. Oh, that was still T. It was also 606 Bad and Bougie. So out of the pack, forcing the call off. 2 points put up on the board.
Yeah, Vertigo did a good job of just stretching the arm out, 1 arm out and in. It was almost like a physical therapy move to stay in bounds, just putting that 1 hand out, but it is now currently 30-12 in favor of River City. 20 minutes left in the first period, getting ready for jam number 8.
All right, we have the pack starting kind of loose, now starting to condense towards the jam line. We have Arrakis and Tanya Farting on the line, jamming for their respective teams. Oh, that looks like Arrakis landing a hard hit on Business Casual to break through the pack.
That was nice. Arrakis is the lead jammer. It's the first lead for Arrakis so far this game.
Oh, and it looks like River City losing their pivot to the box.
Uh-oh, those are the first points scored by Arrakis so far this game. Little penalty trouble. 2 down, 1 pivot, 1 blocker for River City. This is really what Twin Valley needs to try and keep up with this score, 30-16 so far, make that 30-20.
Right now, VX Cycle, Foxy Ballbust, and pin pushing, really locking down Tanya Farting, not allowing Tanya to get through. Tanya Farting still needing to complete that initial pass.
Ooh, Tanya trying to do jammer defense in the back, and Iraq is having to reset, get knocked out of that far. Straight away, now taking an inside path through. Another scoring pass for Iraq, I believe that's a third one.
Yep, 12 points so far up on the board this jam for Twin Valleys. Oh my God, slipping through on the inside. Very little resistance.
Yeah, the fourth scoring pass for Iraq is really closing the gap. The gap has been closed.
Oh, and it looks like we had a star pass. I no longer see the star in Tanya Farding's hand. I do believe it is now Country Jam.
Country Jam. Still penalties for those two, the blocker and the pivot. I guess it's two blockers.
Yeah, it's two blockers.
Huge jam, and guess what? That is a lead change, my friend, and the highest scoring jam of the game. 24 points for Arrakis, taking Twin Valleys to 36. And it's scoreless for River City. They will hold at 30. Second lead change of this game.
We are just about at 18, just a little over 18 minutes on the clock.
And still we have one blocker standing, one sitting, so less than 10 seconds for one. So four true pack advantage for Twin Valleys. It is a team timeout
by River City Riot,
which is brought to you by Jamie K Creative. Looking for graphic design services? Jamie K Creative is passionate about helping humans like you bring the creative side of your business to life. From logos, branding, to digital and web design, and even print and packaging, Jamie K Creative is ready to turn your idea into something tangible. To see our work or to request a free consultation, visit them at jamiekcreative.com. Jamie K has also been skating with MRDA this weekend and has been on team announcer as well. Says Lady Tally. Jamie K equals Lady Tally.
I do believe Lady Tally received a MVP yesterday.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Well deserved. She's an incredible jammer. Looks like we're going to have Karma Electrac getting ready to jam next. And Eternal Glam Nation has been very successful. Is at 100% lead jammer status so far, 2 for 2 so far.
And we have just a kerfuffle at the jam line. However, breaking out of the pack is Karma Electrac.
There it is, 100%, 3 for 3 so far for Karma.
Oh, and a star pass on the inside to T.
That was slick and smooth. That is initial pass forcing that call off. Thank you for T.
That was a very quick star pass too. I saw the hand go down, the star went over, forcing that call off.
Quick 4 for Twin Valleys, 40-30 now, 10-point game in favor of Twin Valleys. 17.5 minutes left in the first period. Bex says, River City, one of 10 teams representing a state capital. Yes, I am still talking about this. Leave me alone. Thank you, Bex. Yes.
Because earlier River City was playing Capital City, and they were both capital cities.
Well, then Texas is from Austin. The Chainsaws, who played earlier today for 4th place. They got 4th place in the game before this one.
All right, we have started this jam. Arrakis up against Smack Mamba, and it is Arrakis out of the pack first for lead.
Arrakis trying to beat that 24-point record 2 jams ago.
Oh, and another quick star pass by River City Riot.
This time it really is Little Swolmade taking the star. Little Swolmade did force that call off. Quick 4 for Arrakis and a little quick bow. 44-30 in favor of Twin Valleys. Getting ready for jam number 11. We do have an empty penalty box, and the 30 seconds seemed to stretch out a little. I was wondering if there was a timeout. No, we're getting ready. Looks like Pixel Whip on the line for River City against Vertigo Fast.
All right, and it looks like Pixel Whip pushing through, getting knocked to the infield, getting recycled back by 72 VX.
Yeah, great work by VX.
Vertigo Fast still trying to break through. We still do not have a lead just yet.
We have not even reached the pivot line. Please. Sorry, people were standing up in front of us and hindering our view.
We're both shorties.
Yeah,
so
we are. Okay, still, now half the pack has passed the pivot line. Pixel Whip at the front of the pack.
Still, lead has not yet been established. We have a strong tripod in the front, which is made up of T, Blackskin Ninja, American Gothic, and it looks like Nat may be coming through to assist. We have number 23 in the middle. Oh, that's Blackskin Ninja, who dropped to create a bridge. In the front, we have VX Phyllis Killer Mini Hurl.
Vertigo Fast went fast and is your lead jammer. That took some work. Star Pass for River City. That's going to be to T again.
Fantastic blocking on both teams, that jam. Really making it difficult for the jammers to get through. Took some time to get lead.
That was a fun jam. There it is. There's a quick 3-0 run in favor of Twin Valleys, 47-30. We have 3 scoreless in a row for River City, and a slow but steady 11 points scored in those 3 jams for Twin Valleys. So River City doing great defense to, you know, control the multiple scoring passes.
It looks like Karma Electrac back on the track, as well as Tanya Farding. And Tanya Farding making it out first for lead.
Tanya Farding coming into this jam with 8 points, is already going to reach the pack at turn 2.
Tanya Farding hitting the pack, calling it off.
Great job by Karma, really racing towards the pack, getting
2 points were scored and called it off right before the opposing jammer was able to get in there and squeak in any points.
So 47-32 in favor of Twin Valleys, 14 minutes left in the first period. And we're going to have Arrakis back on the line, empty penalty box.
And we are just under 14 minutes, so we have just crossed the halfway point of this first period. 47 Twin Valleys, 32 River City.
4th time jamming and the 4th time for Eternal Combination getting lead jammer status.
And we have Arrakis still trying to get through, getting knocked to the outside by 0-1-3.
Big drawback on Eternal Combination, but this is a scoring pass. Eternal Combination comes into this jam with 16 of those 32 points, so half the points were scored by Eternal Combination. The back is really stretched, the maximum distance between the pivot line and just past the top apex. Uh-oh.
Oh my God, very strong tripod here made by Blackskin Ninja 99T as well as American Gothic, but it looks like we have a power jam. Eternal Damnation headed to the box. Arrakis making it through the pack, now on a point collecting pass, going to try and take advantage of this power jam and widen this point lead they currently have.
Yes, this will be the first 2-minute jam of this game, and we still have 50 seconds left on the jam clock. Quick pass by Arrakis on that one.
Finding no resistance on the inside line, coming around after throwing up 4.
I do see Eternal Combination standing, so less than maybe 6 seconds left of the penalty.
And this will be the full jam clock, the full 2 minutes, as Eternal Damnation was lead. Eternal Damnation out of the box, back on the track now. Both jammers on point scoring trips, but it looks like Eternal Damnation received a penalty.
The second one
is headed back into the box.
Back block penalty for Eternal Damnation. So another 30 seconds out. And Arrakis getting reset again and again on this second scoring pass. That took some work, but Arrakis is out with a huge sigh of relief hearing that whistle.
And it looks like Arrakis has scored 25% of all of the game points so far.
Nice, that is impressive. It was that 24-point jam. So 8-3 in favor of Twin Valleys. So Eternal Combination had 3 points in the pocket, but we're gonna have a power start coming up in favor of Twin Valleys.
Karma Electrac starting out this jam as a power start. Pack meeting Arrakis at the jam, Karma Electrac at the jam line.
Karma past the pivot line and a quick regrouping. We have 2 more blockers to pass at the front of that pack.
It looks like Lizness Casual and Sweets doing some double duty, trying to keep Karma Electrac from getting through. However, Karma gets through and gets lead. And Eternal Glam Nation has rejoined us from the box, is on the track, and has just completed that initial pass.
Wow, what a landing. That was amazing. Karma like lifted her leg at the end to make it over the tape inbounds and then calls it. And almost did the splits. It was like a, what is it called? A herky landing. And here's the instant replay. Let's see what it is. Is that Jump? Is Eternal Glam Nation sneaking around the outside?
Oh, yep, here it
Here it
is.
is. Boom. Look at that, look at that. See, yeah, that looked great for me. I don't know.
It
That
landed
was lovely.
inbounds.
It's a 4-0 in favor of Twin Valleys, 59-35, 10 minutes left in the first half. Thank you, production, for that lovely instant replay.
Yes, thank you so much to our Brahmas team that has been handling production for us this weekend. They have been doing a fantastic job. Cannot thank them enough.
Yeah, great work. So that is Smack Mamba against Vertigo Fast.
Smack Mamba and Virgo Fast both on the outside. Now changing the strategy, going to the inside. Right now we have a split pack situation here. Smack Mamba at the front of the pack. And we have, I believe that is 1305 Country Jam. Was trying to break up that tripod, had to drop a bridge.
Smack Mamba almost out and stuck there, but look at that. Vertigo Fast is out first. Israeli Jammer, Smack Mamba hot on her wheels, one stride behind.
Both jammers coming around on point scoring trips.
Woo.
Hitting the pack, we get the call off. Let's see who scored. I see a 0 points scored on that for River City. Let's see if I see the hand for Twin Valleys. Where's the hand?
I think.
They're still discussing, verifying, making sure they saw the same things. Oh, it looks like we have an official timeout right now. I believe they are still discussing the points earned on that last pass.
Yeah, Smack Mamba did a great job of flying in, super person landing into Apex from the corner to corner, but it was after the fourth whistle, so there was 0 there, we think, at least for now. Vertigo did call it off. But this official timeout is brought to you by 888. Shout out to 888 for keeping our tournament hosts geared up from head to toe. Thank you for being a Dallas Derby Devil season sponsor, 888. So that did remain scoreless. That is our first scoreless jam of the game, 59-35 in favor of Twin Valleys over River City.
Current score 59-35. We have just under 9 minutes on the clock.
So Arrakis on the line again against Eternal Glam Nation. Arrakis, Israeli Jammer, that's 3 leads in a row for the Twin Valleys.
We have a bit of a scrum here happening. 85, Eternal Glam Nation trying to get through.
And Arrakis tapped to the outfield on the far straightaway, far away from us. Sorry.
Yep. Oh, no, you're fine. It looks like they were getting some offensive assistance, but it turned out to be a star pass. However, it looks like Little Swallmate is headed to the box, meaning this is now a power jam for Arrakis and Twin Valleys.
4 points so far for Arrakis, coming through a second point scoring pass. Nice assist from VX, the pivot for Twin Valleys. But another great block by, who is that? 85. Eternal Glam Nation. Oh, can block as well as jam. That's great. Great blocking by Eternal Glam Nation. But there it is, a second scoring pass for Arrakis. Power jam over. Little Swallmate back on the track.
Little Swallmate trying to take the inside, getting knocked out by 72 VX. And now falling into the tripod, getting knocked to the outfield.
Oh, nice assist. That is Psycho doing an assist. It was enough. Oh, Psycho paying for that offensive help, but also freeing Arrakis for a third scoring pass.
Little Swallmate still trying to get through, trying to break through this wall. Almost getting out, getting knocked out by 304. However, able to get back in quickly, get through the pack.
Yeah, nice block by Armin Trout. And there's the call off. We're going to have a blocker out from each team, so 3-on-3 coming up. But that was a 16-point jam. Arrakis with the double digits today, 75-35. That's 3 scoreless in a row for River City, and a quick 20 in those 3 in favor of Twin Valleys.
Pack moving back to the jam line, getting ready to meet these jammers. We have Karma Electrac against Pixel Whip. Karma Electrac trying to take the outside, finding it unsuccessful. Pixel Whip finding an opening and getting through. Pixel Whip is our lead.
Pixel Whip coming into this jam with 2 points.
Karma Electrac trying to get around, getting held up by Nat, maybe getting hit, but able to stay in bounds. Both jammers now on scoring trips.
Karma possibly sneaking in points right there. Yes, indeed, at least 2. Yes, two stolen or snuck in. So 37.
No.
2 for
that was 2 for River
Pixel,
City.
yes. So 37 for them, 75 holding. So 0 for Karma on that one. 75-37 in favor of Twin Valleys.
We have Vertigo Fast on the line. Tanya farting for River City. Each team starting with a blocker in the box.
Yes, it's Fizzgig out and Nat Maybe sitting out one for each team.
And it looks like we are almost going in reverse. Jammers step back. The pack is going to meet them. We are actually behind the jam line now as they are pushing through. Twin Valleys reforming in front of Tanya farting.
Vertigo Fast tap to the infield and getting drawn back all the way to the bottom apex. Tanya at the front of that pack. Tanya is your lead jammer.
Taking advantage of the loose pack, the spread out pack, able to get around that sole blocker.
Tanya at 75% lead jammer status, hitting the pack in the scoring pass. Ooh, not even seen or touched on the inside. Through for 4. Yeah, there's 4.
Coming through on another scoring trip.
And we have 2 blockers out. Psycho and VX are in the penalty box. We have initial pass for Vertigo Fast.
Tanya Farting still trying to get through that pack. Tanya Farting did get through the pack.
And then, yes, Vertigo Fast taking that same path, hopping through. 12-point jam for Tanya Farting. 49, trying to close that gap. And 3 points.
3-4 Twin Valleys thrown up on the board.
Yeah, snuck into there at the end, 78-49. And we have just under 4 minutes in the first period. That has flown by. This has been a fun, exciting game. Hi, Old School Dave. Thank you for supporting roller derby all the time. Another and Living Dead Nurse going for Twin Valleys. That is Arrakis against Eternal Glam Nation. We've seen this match time and time again. Eternal Glam Nation having a great game. 3 lead jams in a row for River City. Really needing a shift of momentum here to keep in this game. Arrakis out on initial. Eternal Glam Nation throwing a scoring pass. That was quick. Arrakis forcing the call off. That's a 4-0 jam in favor of River City.
Slowly closing this point spread. We have just over 3 minutes left on the clock. Current score, Twin Valley 78, River City Riot 53. On the line for the next jam, we have Karma Electrac up against Smack Mamba. We'll be heading into Jam 19.
It's Jam 20.
Oh, sorry, Jam 20.
Yeah, it's okay. It's confusing because it changes at the very end. But they are off. We actually have a full pack on the track. Smack Mamba getting caught up and reset in the back.
It looks like Karma Electrac in the front. However, these River City blockers are reforming quick, catching Karma Electrac, making it difficult. Having to drop a bridge, though. Here comes Smack Mamba, though, getting hit to the outfield, and I believe that was by Karma Electrac.
And now a quick reset of Twin Valleys at the front of that pack. They are headed up by Foxy Ballbuster in the front of that tripod. Nice assist from the pivot. Little Swolmade, I believe, doing some offense in the front of that pack. It's just at turn number 2. Half the pack has passed turn number 2. Smack Mamba staying in bounds on one leg and taking a hit from Foxy.
And lead still has not been established. We are already a minute into this jam.
Foxy again trying to help with some offense. And wow, Karma getting so low, trying to push this tripod. A whistle blown on someone. Oh, power jam, Twin Valleys. That was a back block penalty on Smack Mamba. Will sit out for up to 30 seconds. Have a penalty also on Phyllis Killer of Twin Valleys.
Karma Electric still trying to push through, getting almost pushed out by Lizness Casual. And it looks like every time there's an opening, another River City blocker fills in that spot. Karma Electric getting knocked out and recycled to the back of the pack.
23 seconds still on the jam clock. No lead declared, and Karma's taking her time.
Up, and here comes Smack Mamba rejoining us on the track. What a great penalty kill.
Indeed, indeed.
And we are in the middle of turn 3, turn 4, still no lead, but Smack Mamba did not make it out for lead.
What a great catch. Smack had the helmet star in hand, came out star in hand. Maybe had assumed that lead was declared, but that's our first jam with no lead jammer declared. It's
and
also
a 0-0 jam.
Our second 0-0 jam, so 78-53 in favor of Twin Valleys. Oh my goodness, and only 30 seconds on the period clock. And no one has used, we've had one timeout used by River City.
All right, just under 20 seconds on the period clock. We will run on the jam clock.
Vertigo Fast has already been declared lead jammer. That was a fast run right up through the middle. And
but Pixel Whip jamming for River City, coming around.
At an initial, tapped out of field, but in front of everyone except for the person that blocked her out. Quick call off, nice little jam, quickie for Vertigo Fast.
Throwing up 4 more points. That's going to take us into our intermission. Current score, Twin Valleys Roller Derby 82, River City Roller Derby 54.
Wow, that was a great, exciting first half. Remember, they're fighting for first and second place of this tournament. We will be back in under 15 minutes with stats and stuff and a high action-packed second half. I'm Muffin Tumble.
I'm Carmen Slam Diego. See you soon.
Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or standout print materials, Jamie K Creative can help you bring your brand to life. For projects, pricing, and more, visit jamiekcreative.com.
Okay, folks, so here I am, Whiskey Dick. I'm on the stream and live. We're going to be drawing, so for all of you that were here and are now watching live, if you bought a ticket, we're going to give away a Fire tablet first. River Strong. 290-5723. River Strong. You've won the Fire tablet and accessory. And the winner of our custom jersey, thank you, Ice Queen, Chris Porter, RCRD. Chris Porter, you've won the custom jersey that Thin Mint is now expertly modeling. And please come collect your jersey. Chris Porter, RCRD. All righty. Thank you very much. Stream, we'll let you get back to your regularly scheduled programming. River Strong, come on down or give us a call. You must be present to win.
What's the number? It is 290-5716. 5716. Right in the middle. Me?
welcome back, everybody. We are almost at the end of our intermission for this second place game. We are watching Twin Valleys Roller Derby up against River City Roller Derby. I am Carmen Slam Diego.
I'm Muffin Tumble.
And we are your hosts for this game. We are heading into the second half of this last game of the day, game 18. Current score, Twin Valleys Roller Derby 82, River City Roller Derby 54. And right now, looking at some stats that we have here, Twin Valleys Roller Derby has gotten 38% of lead jams, while River City has gotten 52. We did have 2 jams where there was no lead. And as we look at penalties, so far it's looking like a pretty clean game here. We don't have anybody over 2. It looks like we have Twin Valleys with 8 penalties and River City with 18.
And speaking of penalties, Twin Valleys has had 0 jammer penalties compared to 4 jammer penalties for River City that were in favor of Twin Valleys. So that's why that explains the 52% lead jammer status, but still losing by 28 points. High score for the game is Arrakis. Also had the highest scoring jam of this game with 24 points. High score for River City is going to be Enigmatic Lamination.
Eternal Damnation.
Thank you.
Eternal Damnation.
You're a puzzle too. Okay, 23, and then Tanya Farting has 22 of those points. So they're splitting the difference of the high scores for River City. But what a good first half, again contending for first place of the first annual 2026 Contenders Cup hosted by Dallas Derby Devils. And we will have an empty penalty box to start. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, nope. Spoke too soon. It looks like that is Blackstick and Ninja will be starting out in the box.
Yes, and had a destruction of pack penalty from the last jam of period 1. It's a 4-3 pack advantage for Twin Valleys.
And we are 30 seconds short of, we are just about to start in under 30 seconds. We have Arrakis on the line up against Eternal Damnation. Very familiar matchup we've had this game. Oh my God, I just noticed there is a sign over on the side that says Virginia is for champs. I love that.
Oh, I love that. I love the Virginia love. It's also for lovers. And this is, if you're joining us late, it's Virginia versus Virginia, Twin Valleys versus River City. And high score of the game, Arrakis donning the star for Twin Valleys in the Eternal Damnation. You just said this for River City. And it looks like Twin Valleys is taking the jam line for the defensive line in the back. In the front is River City in white.
River City moving back to meet the pack. Both jammers hitting the pack hard. Pack kind of staying very little movement. Oh, but we have a lead jammer, and your lead is Arrakis. We have Eternal Damnation in the front trying to get around. It looks like 1-3-1-3. Oh, and is able to get through. Looks like oh no, it looks like we have a power jam. Arrakis receiving a penalty, a forearm penalty, headed to the box. Eternal Damnation just completed that initial pass, is on a scoring trip, and gets through, throwing 4 points on the board in this first jam of the second half.
Yes, Arrakis loses her lead jammer status, so this will be the second 2-minute jam of this game. We have a second scoring pass attempt by Eternal Damnation halfway through. Getting tapped. Oh, the old one, too. First hit, nice block from VX, followed by another hit from, I believe,
Phyllis Killer.
There it is. Took some work, but that is another scoring pass for Eternal Damnation. Or first, is it the first? No, there is 7 on that last. So yes. 3 on that last. No point earned on that second pass.
And Arrakis has joined us back on the track out of the box and collected those 4 points. The initial pass was already completed.
Eternal Glam approaching, coming in with 11 points so far this jam. Now this is a 4th scoring pass for Eternal Damnation. 2nd for Arrakis. Arrakis is out.
Both jammers eligible to score points, and we will have to run down the full jam clock, so we still have about 20 seconds.
Tap to the infield, nice block by VX. VX again tapping to the outfield and a reset to before the pivot line. And Arrakis at a standstill just in front of the pivot line as well, hiding out in turn 1, spinning around, trying to get an exit Ooh, tapped out of bounds. Whistle blown.
VX knocking Eternal Glam Nation in and out right before that the end of the jam.
Here's an instant replay. Let's see. Eternal Glam. There's that hit. The 1-2. Thank you, production. That was great work.
Oh, we even got some offense there too. Wasn't able to catch the number on that one, but
So River City won that jam 11-8. Oh, makes that 15-10.
15-10, bringing their score up to 69.
Nice. 92-69. Here we go. Oh, nice little bean dip.
Yep, and that is Tanya Farting.
Lead jammer and a reset to the back. Star in hand, vertigo fast, resetting at the back.
Oh, and it looks like Tanya Farting receiving a penalty, headed to the box. It looks like it was a multiplayer penalty. This is now a power jam for Vertigo Fast. If Vertigo Fast can complete that initial, which has happened, Vertigo Fast out of the pack, coming around on a point-scoring trip.
This will be our third 2-minute jam. We still have 1:17 on the jam clock.
Second 2-minute jam of this period and second jam of the period.
Yes. Oh, quick escape. That was lovely. Foxy with the assist, like the fakey assist. That was a lovely distraction to get Vertigo out. That's a scoring pass for Vertigo, hitting the pack.
Oh, we have a palindrome.
Oh, love me a palindrome. 9669. 96 is also a very nice number. Foxy with the defense at the back.
That looked like Foxy ball busted, trying not to let anybody get through, shutting down Tanya Farting.
You have your Almond Trout, Psycho, and Cupcake in that pack. There is the escape. That took a second.
Raven Darkhold providing some offense, breaking up that tripod and helping Tanya get out.
That was initial pass for Tanya. Now Tanya, this is a scoring pass. Caught up again with, ooh, nice work. That's
And
Psycho.
Yep, both jammers on the track, able to score points, trying to rack them up as they can until the jam comes to its natural conclusion.
Woo, and Vertigo doing great work getting out of that pack. That was crazy. Getting low and sneaking on through. That is a second scoring pass, and the century mark being reached by Twin Valleys. They are up to 100 points. 4 more for River City, taking them to 73. So 23 points separating these teams. And for a blocker from each team sitting out, that'll be Psycho and River Strong for Twin Valleys and River City, respectively.
Yep, jammers on the line, Smack Mamba and Karma Electrac.
77 for Riot.
Both jammers trying to find an opening on the inside, unsuccessful. Oh, with the long drawback, taking Smack Mamba back pretty far. Oh, now we have a split pack situation. We have, it looks like, Betty Lockdown alongside Fizzgig, holding back Smack Mamba. Smack Mamba able to break through after receiving some offensive assistance.
Well, Karma is out first, and your lead jammer. The pack is speeding up almost at turn number 2. Here comes Karma hitting the pack, going around, dodging and weaving, sneaking through, in and out, and calling it. Smack Mamba did force that call off with those fast feet. So 77 for River City, 4 more for Twin Valleys, taking them to 104.
And we have already run down 6 minutes on the clock.
Wow. That's crazy because we're only 3 jams in. We're extending these jams, long jams.
They don't want the tournament to end.
Iraq is on the line again, jam number 4, and that's going to be Eternal Glam Nation for River City. Iraq has already been declared lead jammer.
With some stop work on the outside line, getting lead. Oh, and on the outside as well, we have Eternal Glam Nation heading out. Both jammers on scoring trips and forces the call off.
Yeah, Arrakis got
see 2. I see 2 for Arrakis.
There you go. Oh, that's great. Because Arrakis got knocked to the infield. I thought that was 0. So there you go. 2-0 in favor of Twin Valleys. 106-77. 23 minutes left in this game.
106 Twin Valleys, 77 Riot. 23 minutes left in this game.
In the chat, we have Class Act Haley saying, yeah, Bert. Go Glam Go, a lot of Go fans. Nuxie shout outs to Cakes, Hurl, Phyllis, Armin, Foxy, and Shaw.
Yes, let us
TPRD.
know who you're rooting for in the chat.
Oh, Muffin Man's rooting for me. Okay, that was quick. Lead Jammer status already given to Vertigo Fast.
However, Pixel Whip is also out of the pack and speeding around. Both jammers about to enter the pack at the same time.
Oh,
We get the call off. Let's see if any points were scored. I do see 3 in the air for Twin Valleys.
all right, that will take them to 109, and then we have River City holding at 77. I don't see the 3 on the scoreboard just yet, but they were coming. But that tailbone landing had to hurt poor Pixel Whip. I felt that one.
I did too. But Pixel Whip got up and skated off. Hopefully it wasn't too hard.
And there are those points. Carmen the track coming up against Tanya Farding.
Both jammers meeting some strong resistance from the opposing wall.
Yeah, no one's moving. We're still halfway through between the jam line and the pivot line. Whistle blown on someone, direction of play. Uh-oh, power jam, Twin Valleys, and lead jammer status for Carmen Electric.
Yep, Carmen Electric scooting around the pack. This is a power jam.
83% lead jammer status so far this half in favor of Twin Valleys, which equals 5 of 6.
Carmen Electric heading into the pack, and we have 72. That is VX trying to provide some offense, trying to break them up. We have these other blockers kind of breaking up this tripod made up of River City skaters. Carmen Electric able to get out and throw up 4 points.
Yeah, nice attempt by Lizness Casual, but not enough to stop Carmen. Maybe this time. Nice assist. We have Armentrout in there with the assist. Karma out. Quick scoring pass. And power gem is over. Yes, star in hand. Tanya Farding is back on the track.
Twin Valleys losing a blocker to the box, and it looks like we had a hard hit. Everyone is okay though. Jammers back trying to get through. Tanya Farding still trying to. Oh, we had a star pass to Country Jam. That was a quick star pass. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, that was quick, and that was that's a 5th star pass for River City, and we're gonna have pin push in the box for a high block penalty in the previous jam. Huge 12-point jam. This is the first double-digit jam for Twin Valleys in the second half, taking them to 121. But we did add a huge 15-point jam by Eternal Glam Nation in jam number 1 of period 2. 20 minutes left in the game, 121-77.
On the line, we have Arrakis up against Eternal Glam Nation. Eternal Glam Nation pushing towards the front. We currently have a split pack situation. Eternal Glam Nation getting an opening, getting through a little quicker than Mini Hurl, able to break out and get lead.
I just got Mini Hurl's name. It's Mini Pearl, or like a tiny Pukey. Okay, so that was a quick lead. That's only the second lead for River City in the second half.
River City losing a blocker to the box.
I think there was a star pass. There was, and it's not completed, but Phyllis Killer, star in hand for Twin Valleys.
Eternal Glam Nation fighting at the front, fighting against Mini Hurl. I can't see who else is there. It looks like.
And so this is the first star pass for Twin Valleys. It was handed by Arrakis to Phyllis Killer. Phyllis Killer is out on initial.
Oh, it's pin pushing.
Nice work by pin pushing. Okay, that was a fun, exciting jam. And let's see, points yet to be tallied. Did you see any? I see some. So some were scored by River City.
4 for River.
So that takes them to 81. Twin Valleys will hold at 121.
Current pack advantage to Twin Valleys. Right now, 3 blockers in the box for River City, 1 for Twin Valley.
We got forearm and 2 destruction penalties on T, Blackskin Ninja, and Goth.
Blackskin Ninja out of the box on the track. Did do some great blocking to try and hold back Vertigo Fast. Unfortunately, Vertigo Fast made it out And is your lead. We have Smack Mamba coming around, forcing the call off.
Scoreless jam. That is our third scoreless jam, the first scoreless jam of the second half. So 121-81. So 40 points separating these teams. The largest gap we've had
So
was
far.
was 30. Yeah, it was 38. So now it's spread out a little more. 40 separating these teams. 17 minutes left on the game clock.
And 2 blockers on the box for River City, 1 blocker for Twin Valleys.
So a lot of penalties just in these last 2 jams.
Both jammers trying to push through. We have Karma Electric up against Eternal Glam Nation.
Penalty
So-
box slowly clearing. Sorry, it is empty for now.
Oh, no, you're good. I was going to say some great work by the 2 blockers left on the track. However, Karma Electric does make it out, gets lead.
Star pass from Eternal to T. T, the jammer of record for River City. Karma gonna call it, forcing that call up. That was called up, forced by T.
And we're all 4 points scored. It does look, I do see 4 in the air for Twin Valleys.
I don't see them on the scoreboard yet, but they're coming, so it will be. There they are, 125-81. And go ahead.
No, go ahead.
9 jams in, and that's 4 points, a 4 to 16 point run in favor of Twin Valleys, but still pretty low scoring. Good defense by both these teams.
Yep, going into Jam 10, 16 minutes left on the clock, and out of the pack first is Eternal Glam Nation.
Well,
But
lining up again.
here comes Arrakis out of the pack as well. Eternal Glam Nation coming around, re-entering on a scoring trip. Arrakis coming around, going to try to force that call off. And we get the call off from Eternal Glam Nation. Was Arrakis able to get any points? Arrakis was 2 points for each team. 2-2 jam.
And Arrakis' arm whip, whipping her own blocker in front for momentum, was pretty clever, like making them a lever to get them around that turn to steal those 2 points. So 83-127 in favor of Twin Valleys. 15.5 minutes left in the first period. Whistle blown. We're gonna have official timeout.
We are just at the halfway mark of this second half of the game. So we're going into the second half of the second half.
Woo, 75% through. Don't forget, don't change this channel, because we have an awards ceremony coming up next for all of our top 3 medalists. And that is going to be right after this game.
Once again, this game will determine who gets the first place medal and who will get the second place medal.
I want to shout out congrats to Mingus, who is officiating this game, has had at least 200 games under their belt. Today as an NSO. They get a wow and a nod for that. But thank you.
I was there for the wow and nod.
Okay, so then that means it's 201? 202 maybe?
Yep.
Okay, empty penalty box, full pack on the track, Vertigo Fast versus Pixel Whip.
Pixel Whip is your lead jammer coming around the pack. Vertigo Fast still trying to get through, start in hand, stashing it. We might see a pass. Oh, it looks like they attempted the pass, however, it was not successful. And it looks like Vertigo Fast, star in hand, makes it through the pack. Pixel Whip in the pack on a point scoring trip.
Nice block by Foxy and forcing that call off. That is Vertigo Fast, but that is Pixel Whip is calling the jam.
And I see it looks like 3 in the air for River City.
Oh, those 2 points were taken away from Arrakis on that last one, so we were just kidding about that. So 125 coming into this jam.
Oh, the 2-2 jam, they
Yeah,
removed the,
it was
okay.
really 0-2. So River City is up to 86 with that 3 points. 3-0 win, 5-0 in the last 2 jams in favor of River City. Karma Electric on the line against Tanya Farding. We haven't seen Tanya Farding
In a couple jams.
since jam 6, but I like to say we haven't seen Tanya Farding. Okay. Ooh.
Ooh, almost hit out, able to stay in bounds. Tanya Farding is your lead jammer.
3 leads in a row for River City.
Karma Electric, however, coming around the pack. It looks like the pack is trying to move quick, however, holding back Armentrout, trying to force the pack to stop moving.
Yep, and Thick goes to the penalty box for forearm penalty. We're going to come up with a 4-3 pack advantage in favor of Twin Valleys. And, okay, I know there's no points on that one for Tanya farting, so I guess, and 4 in favor of Twin Valleys.
Is
Three,
it
make
4
that
or
3,
3?
make that 3.
Okay, 3, yes, 3 points.
So Karma snuck those in at the end of that jam.
Yeah, it looks like there was a jump. I did see the Karma like kind of slid out underneath.
Nice. Okay, Rack is back on the line against Eternal Damnation.
Popular matchup here. Both jammers trying to go to the inside, changing it up, going to the out, trying to find an opening, find a way that works. Eternal Damnation getting hit out, however, stayed in bounds and is your lead jammer.
Yep, 4 leads in a row for River City. A nice shift in the momentum. Trying to close that gap. It's still at 42. The difference is still 42 points.
Iraq is getting drawn back by T.
Eternal Damnation getting reset behind that tripod at turn number 1. Was almost out, but is on a scoring pass. Iraq is star in hand. I think Foxy may have received the star. Yes, Foxy. Oh, yes. Oh.
Yep, almost.
Tap to the infield and resetting at turn 1. But Foxy has accepted the star.
Iraq is really trying to break up that tripod, break up this River City wall, help Foxy get through. However, Eternal Damnation with a little hop on the inside gets through and throws up 4 points.
Glenn did it. I saw a little collision with the inside ref, but there it is. Okay, Foxy out on initial. Second scoring pass for Eternal Damnation. Looking to Foxy to make sure, checking out how much time she has. Foxy.
Not to the infield.
Foxy's going to run this jam. Trusting her blockers. Wow. Showing really good strength, pushing that pack up 10 feet.
Yep, really pushing hard. These blockers are doing some work, trying to hold back Foxy.
Back block penalty, so it's going to be a power start coming up. I believe Eternal Damnation, yes, back block penalty. Power jam, power start, for Twin Valleys. But 4 more on the board, taking River City to 90. 3 on the board for Twin Valleys, 131, and we have 11 minutes left in this game. $13-13, what was that? That was on Mini Hurl. And Mini Hurl is out right now for a penalty, and that's their 4th. And that was a P position. Yeah, illegal position penalty on Mini Hurl. Okay, and we do have official timeout. Okay, if you're in town and local and just listening to us, the after party tonight is at Rockin' Brews, which is a rock and roll music bar and restaurant that has really good fancy drinks and good eats. I want to shout out Thread, Sweat, and Tears, Murda's company. They create custom apparel for teams and leagues that want gear that truly reflects them. From fully custom jerseys to merch stores and beyond, every piece is designed to reflect your team's identity while keeping quality, comfort, and community at the center. The website is threadsweattears.com/pages/what-we-offer, or Instagram at Thread Sweat Tears. Thread, Sweat, and Tears. Thank you, Murda.
I am looking out into the audience right now, and I see another sign that says 300 miles is a long commute for a home game.
Oh, that's hilarious. Because they probably play each other all the time. I love it so much.
Yep, we have some hugs on the track.
I wonder who traveled the farthest to come. I know we had some people from Canada and Buffalo that are playing with Pittsburgh today. I don't know. How far did you came from Florida? Florida's pretty far.
I came from Florida. We had people come from Mexico.
Oh, that's really, Discordia. That's really far. All for the love of Derby. Oh, we got chest bumps from Twin Valleys. I also want to shout out the WFTDA WFTDI is a proud sponsor of Contenders Cup and a proud supporter of Fearlessness as the insurance provider of skater, league, and event insurance for the WFTDA, MRDA, and JRDA. Be sure to renew or sign up for insurance today at WFTDI.com.
And remember, when you purchase your insurance, it is good for a full calendar year. You want to make sure that you renew that right before, or else you'll have to purchase it again.
We did have a score update on there that was a 7-point jam for Eternal Glam Nation, so that's 93 to 131.
Yep, our current score, and we have 11 minutes and 22 seconds left on the period clock.
Oh, that whistle means we're back in business.
So you're ready, hydrated, good to go.
And it looks like we have Eternal Glam Nation in the box, so this is a power start for VX lined up for Twin Valleys.
Our score 131 to 93.
Oh, nope, my apologies, that is Karma Electrac.
Yeah, our scoreboard didn't update. Is there a way to refresh this? Is there a live button? It's Karma Electrac at the front of the pack, getting greeted and trying to spin out of that block. Great blocking. That is Lizness Casual again doing more work for River City. There it is, lead jumper status, but that was a couple speed bumps along the way. Thank you. You saved it? Yes.
I did. All right, and Karma Electrac is still on a power jam. Oh, we have 022 coming in. Phyllis Killer trying to break that up, trying to help Karma Electrac get through.
I wonder if there was 2 penalties on that jump, because it feels like
Yes, there was a back block and a
cut
cut
track. Thank you. Nice sidestep action on the outside of turn number 4. Scoring pass for Karma Electrac.
Karma Electrac coming around. Eternal Glam Nation back on the track. Still needing to complete that initial pass.
Oh, I think Karma took a possibly hit to the face, but there's almost initial pass tap to the infield and a reset for Eternal Glam Nation. There it is on the outside. That was slick.
Yeah, and we have a long drawback here by number 11, River Strong.
Karma threatening to call it off, trying to stretch out that time, lose some seconds off that period clock, and then calls it.
Calling it off from the side.
Yep, chilling, just waiting, but not after putting 8 more on the scoreboard. Make that 10-point jam for Karma, taking Twin Valleys to 143.
Oh, it looks like it was 12.
Oh, there you go, 12. Tick, tick, tick. It was going up slowly, so 143 to 93. And now the spread, the difference between these teams is now up to 50 points, and we have 9 minutes left in this game.
Right. Yep, we're going into Jam 14, Vertigo Fast up against Smack Mamba, and it looks like Pack coming back to meet the Jammers on the line. Any step the Jammers take back, the Pack is closing it up. Smack Mamba finding an opening and getting around. Oh, we had a chase down, unfortunately. 138 Cupcake having to let Smack go.
5 of 6 leads going to River City in the last 6 jams. Vertigo Fast still caught up on initial.
Smack Mamba on a scoring trip, receiving some assistance from Black Skin Ninja, trying to provide some offense and break up this grouping of blockers from Twin Valleys.
Yeah, in the pack, Armor Trout, Foxy Babasta, Cupcake, and Psycho for Twin Valleys. In the back, holding up.
Smack Mamba, yes, Smack Mamba knocking Smack around to the inside, to the outside, making it really difficult. Black Skin Ninja really trying to break it up and make an opening for Smack. However, these Twin Valley blockers are not allowing it. Oh, and Smack Mamba making it through with a hop, able to stay in bounds. 4 points up on the board for River City.
Great defense by Twin Valleys on that one. That really slowed down Smack. Here comes Smack again. This time, tap to the outfield right at turn number 2 and resetting.
Oh, 1,300 miles. There was someone sitting in front of the 1. It's 1,300 miles. I couldn't see the 1. My apologies.
Oh yeah, 300 would be pretty close. That would be like Houston.
I am
Okay.
a terrible judge of distance. Smack
Power
Mamba is
jam.
headed to the box.
This is the 4th jammer penalty this half and the 8th all game in favor of Twin Valleys. That was a low block on Smack Mamba. 4-3 pack advantage, but still on that initial pass is Vertigo Fast.
Vertigo Fast being locked down, really trying to get through. Fellow blockers trying to provide some assistance.
Wow, so there you go. That was our 3rd 2-minute jam in the second half. Here's the instant replay. What do we got? I think it's that, maybe that penalty on, nope. Oh, that's the escape of Smack Mamba earlier. So Smack did put on 4 points on that scoreboard, so 97 to 143 in favor of Twin Valleys.
Oh, no, it looks like it updated to 6.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. So that's 99. 99, 143.
Just under 7 minutes on the clock.
Wow.
Current difference between these two teams is 44, 143 Twin Valleys, 99 River City.
And we're going to have a power start in favor of Twin Valleys. Smack Mamba is still in the box for that low block. But I'm sure maybe they're talking about this in this official review. Oh, and Thin Mint's going to go find out for us. Oh, we have a wireless mic down there now. We're going to try and eavesdrop on this.
Check out Lamb Lamb's Loot Box. They sell homemade crochet items, crafted with love.
Yeah, we heard a rumor there's going to be patched in and you could hear Thin Mint, but we'll see if that's true. But in the meantime, let's look at the penalty board. 13 total. Oh, well, it's a palindrome of penalties. 13 for Twin Valleys and 31 for River City.
However, no one is in any trouble right now. No one has gotten over, we have one person over 4 penalties.
Eternal Glam-Nation with 4.
But no one else is over 3. We have several with 2.
Yep, so fairly clean. Okay, I'm trying to listen. I'm so sorry, I cannot hear or understand Thin Mint, but that's Arrakis already get lead jammer status in this power start for Twin Valleys.
They were asking for a penalty of some sort. I was not able to catch what the penalty was. However, they do not retain their official review.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Arrakis almost out and through. It's a scoring pass for Arrakis. 6:12 on the game clock, 1:20 on the jam clock.
Arrakis on a power jam right now as Smack Mamba is in the box.
Smack Mamba should be released there. Smack Mamba out. We'll hit the pack at the straightaway between turns 2 and 3. It's an initial pass for Smack Mamba. Second scoring pass for Arrakis, who's getting a reset as well, taken back by Blackskin Ninja. And also great work by Nat, maybe.
Blackskin Ninja with the long drawback, adding some distance for Arrakis to get to that pack. And Smack Mamba is actually serving 2 penalties. Oh, no, Smack Mamba received another penalty, it looks like. That was an illegal contact.
Oh, we missed that one, but wow, okay.
So making it another power jam and now another power start for Twin Valleys Roller Derby.
And a quick 8-point jam for Arrakis, taking Twin Valleys to 151. River City will hold at 99.
5 minutes on the period clock. We are into jam 17.
Carmen Letchak on the line for Twin Valleys.
Once again, this is a power start for Twin Valleys. Carmen Letchak finding an opening on the inside and is your lead jammer.
Okay, star pass. Too little. Swolme, now the jammer of record for River City. Forcing that call off, but let's see if points were snuck in the end of that jam. 4-3 pack advantage coming up in favor of River City. And that was a 3-0 win in that jam in favor of Twin Valleys, 154-99, 4 minutes on the game clock.
154 Twin Valleys, 99 River City Riot. Just under 4 minutes to go.
And it looks like Twin Valleys starting with one blocker in the box. We have Vertigo Fast on the line up against Tanya Farding.
Oh, that's Minnie Hurl, and I believe that's the 5th penalty for Minnie Hurl.
And it looks like Tanya Farding is out of the pack first as your lead. But here comes Vertigo Fast.
Yep, out on initial, star in hand, half a lap behind. Tanya already halfway through the pack.
However, Twin Valleys blockers reforming and catching Tanya Farding, still trying to get through the scoring trip.
There it is.
Completes that trip, throws 4 in the air.
Way to work that pod, just splitting those 2 blockers to get through on that scoring pass, already coming around at turn 1.
Vertigo Fast still trying to complete that initial.
Wow, that was a quick scoring pass this time. Second one for Tanya Farding. Tanya Farding already spinning around the track again.
American Gothic doing some amazing work, holding back Vertigo Fast and then reforming to the front of the pack.
Yeah, T as well doing great defensive work too. We have Blackskin Ninja and Bad and Bougie in that pack as well for River City. Look at that, nice
Staying
run.
on those toe stops.
Lateral hopping through the pack right on the inside. Blackskin Ninja doing some great offense, defense at the same time. Great work by Blackskin Ninja.
And Tanya Farding coming around on another scoring trip. So far, 16 points scored in this jam.
There is the 5th scoring pass and 20 points for Tanya Farding. High scoring jam for River City all day. The number to beat is 24 by Rackus. Star pass to Foxy Ballbuster.
Foxy Ballbuster coming around. Tanya Farding re-entering the pack. Hits the front and calls it off.
Tanya forcing that call off. Huge jam. Here's an instant replay. What do we got? Here comes Tanya Farding around the pack. Hits the pack in the back. Nice assist there. Look, there it is, the side step shuffle through for 4 on that one, and that was 20 points total, taking River City to 119. 4 on the board for Twin Valleys, taking them to 158. So closing that gap, it's down to 39. 2 minutes on the game clock. We do have a team timeout.
And we do still have one team with an official review.
An adjustment on the score. That was actually a 22-point jam for River City, so it's 121 to 158.
With just under 2 minutes left.
We're going to have Eternal Glam Nation coming up on the line against Arrakis. So far, that may change. The crowd participation is great. I wonder if you can hear it through the feed. People are making noise for their favorite teams. I want to give a big thanks to GSJJ for providing medals to our tournament winners this weekend. Visit gs-jj.com to customize your custom pins, coins, medals, patches, keychains, lanyards, and more. You will see those medals given out after this game, so don't go far when we are done.
And we have gotten the whistle. Just under 2 minutes left on the period clock. All skaters on the track. We have Arrakis lined up with Eternal Glam Nation.
Arrakis going to reset to the back, looking for an outside path, going right into the back, trying to get around. Quick reset of those River City blockers. Eternal Glam Nation out. First spinning it up. Oh,
Nope, that was a track cut. VX did push Eternal Glam Nation to the infield. This is now a power jam for Twin Valleys.
The 6th jammer penalty this half and the 10th all game in favor of Twin Valleys.
However, Arrakis does still need to complete that initial pass.
There it is. There's that late jammer status for Arrakis. Let me tell you this fact. There has only been 1 jammer penalty on the Twin Valley side and 10 jammer penalties in favor of Twin Valleys performed by River City. Arrakis hitting the pack at turn 1. This is a scoring pass for Arrakis.
Some quick catching by T.
45 on the game clock, 47 on the jam clock. So basically, with Arrakis in control, Arrakis can just run this one down.
Arrakis already throwing up 4 on the board.
Power Gem over Eternal Climation, hitting the pack at turn 2.
Eternal Climation also on a point collecting trip.
Hit to the infield. Okay, that blocker must have went out of bounds. Oh, no point earned on that pass.
Yep.
Okay.
So 3 points earned on that pass.
Arrakis tapped to the infield. Down to 4 on the game, 5 on the jam clock. Almost a full penalty box, 2 blockers out.
And that is it. We have run out of time, both the period and the jam clock, bringing us to our current unofficial score of 166 Twin Valleys Roller Derby. 169 Twin Valleys Roller Derby to 128 River City Roller Derby, the River City Riot.
I love that the camera got Arrakis celebrating, skipping to the dugout area and then high-fiving all the teams, celebrating early. Lock this one down. That was an 11-point jam to 7 for Eternal Climation. And unofficial, there's the whistle.
And we have the whistle. That is now our official final score, 169 to 128 in favor of Twin Valleys Roller Derby.
Twin Valleys Roller Derby takes first place. Silver medal goes to River City Roller Derby Riot. That is incredible. In the chat, oh my God, I see a lot of muscles flexing. Arrakis, you got this. Nice blocking pin. Power Gem with 112 to go. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Thank you all for watching. Go TVRD, killed it. Let's go TVRD. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. We love you. And again, don't go far. We have an award ceremony coming up. For first, second, and third place medals will be given. I'm Muffin Tumble.
I am Carmen Slam Diego.
Thank you, Dallas Derby Devils, hosting a great tournament.
Have a great day. Once again, stick around and watch that medal ceremony.